Good morning, moms. This is my daughter, Christina. And again, if you're new to the page, my name is Ashley and you're watching Power Mom. This morning we thought we would make things exciting and do our little quiet time with the animals this morning. So as we walk across the field, we're going to hit pause because if we walk and talk, we would be out of breath, right? So we'll see you there. Hey, we're back. So we're almost there. We have about a little under 7 acres of land, which isn't that much, but in the mornings when you walk it, it's like a little exhausting. I'm going to flip the camera over so you can see who's waiting for us. So there they are. Here is our donkeys. That's Mama. That's Baby, who's not so baby anymore. He's about 6 months, I think, now. There's Maccabee, who thinks he's like super dog. I think he thinks he's Bolt. He thinks he has superpowers. Stop, Matt. Here's our sheep. We have 12, I believe. We have ewes mostly and about 4 rams. Here's a mama who just had a baby. You can see, aren't they precious? They're very sweet. And here's our pen. Back there you're going to see the stall. You're going to see 2 coops. And I will go over there and talk to you a little bit about them. Hey, so... okay, you're probably wondering, why in the world do you have all those animals? There's some days where I ask myself the same question. When we got this land, we wanted to kind of do like some homesteading. You know, that's really trendy right now, and they also call it ranching. There's different words, not really farming. I don't know the right word, but anyway, we wanted to just try it out. I don't know, have animals, sell them. We also wanted to greenbelt our property. So if you have animals, you can greenbelt your property and then you get a tax break. Here's Mama. She's hungry. And her baby. We have them mostly because they guard our sheep. So any predators, that sort of thing, they will kill them. She's not happy because she's hungry. So we're going to scoot in here. My husband turned a stall into a feeding area because we were having issues with hay being on the floor and getting icky and full of poop, and then you have parasites and other stuff going on. So we are going to pause and feed them, and you get to watch. Tina, you want to grab some hay? Alright, so there's Christina giving hay to the sheep. This is coastal hay. They have several types out there. There's alfalfa, there's peanut, which they absolutely love, but it's very pricey. So right now, it's been raining like crazy, so we've been letting them out because our grass is growing. But if you have these sheep out eating all day long for days, your grass is going to pretty much disappear. So we this is like our alternative. We'll switch from feeding them here to letting them out. I'm going to give them some more over there on that side. Our coastal comes in squares like these, and they're tied, right? Okay. Every time I need to open one, I can never find the knife. So things don't ever run smoothly, ever, especially when it comes to the animals. And it's times like these where I'm like, I don't have time for this. Like, I need to go home and give my kids breakfast, and I'm here looking for the knife. Okay, this is the other side of the feeding stall. I'm really proud of my husband because we've had these animals for about a little under 2 years, and we've tried so many things that have failed, and I have to say that this feeder is the only thing that we have done that we can look back on and be proud of it. We've done so many mistakes. As you can see, the entire stall, he also did a really good job. When you keep chickens and sheep together, we didn't know this, but chicken food has copper in it. And one day we bought like a 10-gallon bag. I don't know, ask Ryan. And the donkey, she's as you saw in the video, she could be a little fierce. So she busted through one of these walls, this lattice. She made a big hole, and she broke into the feeder section. And there's a big bag of chicken feed. So she pulled out the bag and ripped it to shreds, and we had large amounts of chicken feed all over the floor. So of course our sheep come and they'll eat just about anything. They're hungry all the time, and they just feasted. Well, the next day we found a dead sheep, and then one of the rams was a little bit under the weather. But anyway, you know, you're working so hard towards something, and you're investing money, you're investing time, and when you get, to check on your animals and you have a dead animal, it's frustrating. So anyway, I mean, we can tell you stories about the sheep and how there's days where we ask ourselves, why are we doing this? Like, what is this? And then there's other days where we're out with the kids and there's the animals, and we've learned so much. I see Ryan working with the animals. It's incredible. And we see, the births, and we see the nursing, and there's really good things in it, but there's also just stuff that's, I don't know, it makes you second guess yourself. There was one day not too long ago, I think it was when I was starting to make videos, just kind of on the fly videos, and I got off the video because something happened. One of the animals did something, and I was like, Ryan, I'm done. I'm done. And he's like, well, you've been done before, so which part are you done on? And I was like, the animals, I'm just done. I don't want to do this anymore. It's a lot of work. I have the kids, I have the homeschooling, I have the fostering, and then I got these animals that are just not really making us any money, and they're more of a burden than anything. So that evening he comes home. It was actually a Friday, remember? And we just come to check on the animals, and we had no idea we had a ewe that was pregnant. So she gave birth to the one that's walking around, and I was like, oh my gosh, we've got a baby, and it's just so exciting. It's just like if a baby were to be born, and the kids hold it, and you see the mama figuring out how to nurse it, just like us, when we're nursing and trying to figure out. She was a new mom, and I was like, Ryan, isn't this exciting? And I sent it to my mom, and my mom was like, did you buy more sheep? I was like, no, we didn't buy more sheep. We just had a baby, and it was a girl, and girls are good because we can keep them longer than the boys. So Ryan was like, I thought you were done. I know, I thought I was done too, but, in life there's lots of sacrifices, but then you think about doing it a different way, and you're like, I wouldn't give it up. But we'll see. There they are looking at me for more food. It's never enough. But anyway, the sheep minister a lot to us because God refers to us in the Bible about being sheep and how God came for the lost sheep of Israel. And he has sheep that are not of this fold. All of that is in the New Testament. And how he will leave the 99 and go for the one. So every time I want to yell at these sheep and tell them how stubborn they are, I remember that God, he uses sheep to describe us. How we are just, not the brightest star sometimes, but that he's our good shepherd, and he meets all of our needs. and that we can trust in Him. So this is one of the many videos I'll do with my animals, and there's so much I can talk about, but if you have questions about animals, or if anything I said that didn't make sense, just comment, on the bottom. Or friends that are doing goats or doing the homesteading thing. I'd love for them to follow this page. They could laugh at all our crazy things that we're doing here with these animals. And yeah, so until next time, see ya.